If you're the average lost teenager, the best thing you could do with your time is to start working out. When I was in 8th grade, I was basically like a nobody. I didn't have any real friends. I wasn't really doing anything. And I decided to take a leap. I wanted to actually do something. I wanted to be someone. And I started working out in 8th grade. And within 2 years, I benched 225. And benching 225 was one of the happiest days of my life, if not the happiest days of my life. Because it was the first time in my life that I had worked ruthlessly hard at something for so long. I would go to the gym so many days a week. And when I was finally hitting this achievement, which is basically, it was even more fulfilling than hitting 315, because it's the first time I was able to dedicate myself to a purpose. If you're a teenage guy with no direction, which is very common, then the easiest place for you to start building yourself is going to the gym. And the gym isn't about building muscle and putting on strength. It's really about, it's turning boys into men. And the first reason why it matters is that it gives your body a goal. It gives you direction. And this is extremely important when you're young, because it gives you something to work towards. When you have something to work towards, you can actually align your day with it. You can plan, you can set off these goals that, you can get that much closer to achieving your final goal. But your first goal when working out should be benching 225. And that does not mean that you should neglect squat. Now, the second thing is that grown men literally inject steroids to have what you naturally have right now. And you're wasting it. Let me explain. Your body right now is a machine. Your testosterone is peaking. Your growth plates are open. You'll literally gain muscle faster than you ever will again. I started lifting at 15, and within 6 months, my bench went from 95 pounds to 185 pounds. Grown men literally pay hundreds of dollars to feel what you have right now. However, most of you are still scrolling in your bedroom while your biological window expires. I've watched 25-year-olds grind for a year just to gain a few pounds of muscle. I gained that in 3 months as a teenager. You have a 4-year window where your body's designed to build. After 19, it's still possible, just never this easy again. Don't waste it playing Fortnite or scrolling. Start now, thank yourself later. No one tells you this, but lifting changes how people treat you. As a teenage guy, respect isn't given, it's earned, through visible effort. And I learned this the hard way. In 8th grade, I was invisible. No confidence, no identity, no one took me seriously. But once I started lifting, something changed. My body showed that I could suffer and work. Girls paid attention. Guys stopped testing me. Older men respected me, without me even saying a word. Now, the third reason is that it teaches you the value of hard work. It teaches you that if you show up every day, if you keep working, you're going to get results. But that also comes with patience, and that's the second greatest thing that it teaches you. It teaches you to be patient with the amount of effort you're doing, delayed gratification. And this isn't like you read a book and within a week, you're that much more knowledgeable. This is years of effort compounding into your body and your self-confidence. And also, when you start working out, it teaches you humility. Now, being humble is extremely important for being successful. You can't walk into the room thinking that you're the greatest. If you do that, you're just going to get ignored. It also gives you more energy that spills into the rest of your life. When I started working out, I would literally come home and I would have more energy and I would be productive throughout the day, because it's just pain anchoring. When you do something hard, the rest of the day becomes easier. And it also gives you confidence from evidence. When you walk into a room, you don't have to broaden your shoulders. You know, coming from yourself, that you have worked hard and you've achieved something on your own. And that's self-confidence. And also, working out increases your life expectancy and your quality of life. So you live longer and you live better. What else do you want? So the second thing is that you need a split. And what is this? Well, when you train throughout a week, usually that's how people plan it. You have a week of training and you train different muscle groups. So say you train chest on Monday. Another split could have you train chest on Tuesdays and Fridays, right? Then you're doing it twice a week. It all depends on what you want. And I would actually recommend, you can look it up, it's called push-pull legs. And this is a very common split. It's where you do muscle groups for pushing, which is usually your chest, your shoulders, and triceps. And then that's on day 1, so like Monday. The day 2 is pull, which is usually biceps and back. And then the third day is going to be legs. So you can do Monday, you can do chest. Tuesday, you do like back. Then Wednesday, you do legs. And then you can rest. And that's just a 4-day split. It's not a week split. It's a 4-day split. In the beginning, you just want to get into the rhythm of working out. Skip the cardio, skip the diet, skip stretching, skip all of it. Your goal is to just get momentum. And then once you have that, you can move on to optimizing other parts of your life. Remember, the path is yours.